We have a lot to talk about for today. So for today, upper 80s and lower 90s. It's going to be very humid. Peak heat index in the upper 90s, but we're timing out a line of storms. Slight risk of severe weather posted for today. The timing, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's when we'll have that line of storms crossing all of central Indiana, damaging wind and flooding the main concerns. Here's a slight risk of severe weather. This was upgraded this morning. It's yellow shading along I-69 and points to the east in Indiana. Those are spots included in the slight risk, including here in Indy, Muncie, Bloomington, Columbus, marginal 1 out of 5 for Kokomo, Lafayette, and Terre Haute. So we have very humid air, but on Storm Tracker, there's not much out there this morning. Still some high clouds from last night's storms in Illinois, but nothing expected here for the time being, at least through the morning. Storm Tracker is showing where we're going to keep an eye on. It's ahead of this front in Illinois. We'll eventually get more development. First couple pop-up showers and storms in eastern Illinois before entering Indiana. Live look at our Speedway camera showing some of those high clouds. 77, winds out of the south at 10 miles an hour, and dew points, tropical-like air mass. Dew points are in the lower 70s. Let's walk you through Futurecast for today. Not thinking much for the morning, even into the early afternoon, not a ton. Pause it right at 2, 3 o'clock. May have a pop-up shower or storm ahead of the main cluster. That's why I have us starting at 2 o'clock. But 3, 4 o'clock, watching these areas in western Indiana, you have to keep in mind, I'm showing one model. We have a couple models that are quicker or even slower, further north and further south. I just think this one does the best job at kind of illustrating what to expect. Metro area, I'd say we're watching between 6, 7, maybe even 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is primarily eastern Indiana before the line of storms is falling apart. Today, temperatures in the lower 90s. Heat index, I mentioned this, in the upper 90s. So definitely hot and humid. 91 here in Indy, 88 in Kokomo, and 91 in Muncie. Average high for this time of year, that would be 85 degrees. Within any storms that form, damaging wind is the main concern. Flooding, probably the secondary concern. Not too concerned about the tornado risk. That's very low for today, but not zero. Tonight, we're in the lower 70s for lows, and Futurecast for tomorrow shouldn't be as much action for tomorrow just because the front slips far enough south. Rain chances to the states to our south are a bit higher, but we still could have a couple pop-up showers and storms. Severe weather is not expected for tomorrow. Tomorrow, temperatures not as warm, and the humidity should be lower. Mid-80s for highs, winds out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. 86 here in Indy, 84 in Kokomo. Futurecast, our next system, midweek, will have more scattered rain chances. Starts to come into picture Tuesday for the Dakotas, but that front gets to us Wednesday and Thursday, so those will be our next rain chances. Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling 7-day forecast. A lot of temperatures near and above average through this 7-day. We're back to 90 on Tuesday. Scattered rain chances Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see if we're added to any sort of severe risk as we get closer to those days. Temperatures in the mid-80s on Friday as we